all. This is Mark Mitchell from Wizard Strategy, back again with another review of a where to buy section or dealer locator. And this time I'm going to look at some brick manufacturers, take a look at how they do things. And I think that it's amazing to me how the brick industry is kind of like, I don't know, set in their ways. It's kind of like this is like it's almost like you know who we are, and good luck finding our bricks. It amazes me how, particularly, I was noticing some of the larger manufacturers make it more difficult than I would think to want to choose to use brick or to use their brick. But let's jump in here to these locators and take a look at what I found. I'm going to share here my screen. And so the first company here is McNear Brick and Block that I found. And so here we see we've got products, photos, resources, where to buy right there. So that's nice and clean. So let's see what happens when we go to where to buy. And I will put in my, it's not liking me. Let me put in an address here. Don't know why it's a little bit having a little problem here. Let's see here. Oh, well, it's okay. There we are in San Rafael. We'll just use that address that popped up in San Rafael, California. I don't know where that came from, but that's fine. So here, once again, it's like where to buy, and now we say find a store, and I do like that it was kind of set at a larger distance, because once again, chances are in today's world I may not go to the store. But the biggest thing I see here is, once again, I'm not so sure that the importance of the map is taking up a lot of space, and I don't think at this stage I need to know where these are located. And then the next issue for me is I see A&S Landscape Materials, Shamrock Materials, West End Nursery, Goodman Building Supply. And once again, in today's world, what I'm looking for is who is the best source for me for my needs or my particular project. And I also want to make sure that I've taken into account that I want to be talking to a first-time customer. I want to be talking to a less informed customer. Don't assume that they know things. But now, so I have to, what I'm going to do here is I'm not going to assume that these are all the same. And I don't, this huge get directions, I think is, I'll let you know if I need directions. I mean, it's nice that you have them, but that shouldn't be so dominant. But what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to go to their website, which is, thank you for putting it there. And now I'll look on this website and I'll start to get a sense of, okay, this is what they do. I got a sense of what they do. Okay, I wonder if they would be good for me. Now I'm going to go back here and I'll take a look at, let's see what Shamrock Materials looks like. Okay, certainly a very different look, and the leader in sustainable concrete solutions, with a picture of a ready-mix truck. Boy, this is a very different business than we just saw with the business before. If I go down here to even here's Fairfax Lumber, but we don't have their website, so I would have to cut and paste it in myself. Martin Brothers Supply, Sugar City Building Materials. It's interesting how this one has a call now button, but the others don't. So what would really help McNear here would be to literally have a more of a description about what each of these different stores offers. Why are they, what do they do to help me understand which one would be right for me? And then the other optimum thing would be that if I wanted to talk to them, that I make it real easy to talk to A&S Landscape. I can just click right here and I can put in my information, and that goes to A&S, but at the same time, McNear gets a copy of it. And so McNear knows that they sent an inquiry to ANS that they can then follow up on. They can also measure like GNS, we sent you 10 leads last month. What did you do with them? How did those, what kind of sales did those turn into? And you start to also be able to measure the percentage of times you send somebody a lead that they turn it into a sale. And you can then maybe perhaps feature your stronger performers and have a discussion with weaker performers who may be taking leads you're sending them and selling the customer on a competitive product. Let's jump over to take a look at our next one, and this is Taylor Clay Products. And so here we've got Taylor Clay products, about us, photo gallery, contact, textures. So I'm not seeing a where to buy, but once again, many companies like to hide that down here for some reason down at the bottom. See if I can find it hidden there, and I can't. So I'm assuming if I go up here, maybe if I went to contact, is that okay? So they just simply, I can fill out my information here. Let me look under brick colors here. Is it telling me where to buy? And once again, I don't see anything. Now, this may be what I tend to see in the brick industry is a feeling about, well, everybody knows who we are in our market area. They know where to buy us. They know what dealers carry us. We don't need to tell them that. So I would disagree, and it surprises me how they've obviously made an investment here in a nice homepage of their website, that they wouldn't have a where to buy feature on here. Let's jump over to Ragland. And here at Ragland, I'm seeing Ragland Clay Products, Home Products, Distributors, General Information, Contact Us. And look once again, see if I can find where to buy. And I'm not seeing that. Just going to look under products and see sometimes it's here, because maybe where to buy a residential product is different than where to buy a commercial product, but not seeing that. Oh, well, this is maybe, okay, so distributors. So instead of where to buy, Ragland Clay Products sells bricks through a distribution network. If you're having trouble finding a distributor near you, please contact us. Okay. And so here we have a list by state of who they are. And once again, the assumption that, all distributors are the same, and maybe they're more similar than dealers are. But I would also wonder, don't these distributors sell to dealers? And depends on who you want to talk to. But if this is a new customer, are they going to go to the distributor, or are they going to go to a dealer that buys from the distributor? So I think there's a missed opportunity here for Ragland. And finally, we've got Palmetto Brick. And so I did like how over here, I liked it's like why brick. I think it was one of the only websites I found in the brick industry that was promoting brick, who certainly has a lot of competition today from other cladding materials and materials that cost less, materials that take less labor to install, less specialized labor. So I like that they had that, but that doesn't really have to do anything with the locator. Now up here I find, once again, distributor locator. So I go here and I've got this map of the United States. I'm not sure, it's not really very helpful to me. And then I have this this list, and I don't know how exactly what I'm supposed to do here. I guess if I had my locator turned on, it would find out where I am and then direct me to these. But if I just pick this one here, okay, look, I clicked on that one, and it took me to Acadian Brick and Stone. And there's a map and call now. And boy, this would be, instead of this map, what if this was a photo of Acadian Brick and Stone's perhaps location, their yard, a truck, something, and tell me a bit more about, they've been in business for 25 years and they're recognized by residential home builders or landscape architects or whatever. I like that. And then I can go right here and call now. I would, the other step would be to, I'd like to talk to Acadian, and I can click here, put in a little bit of information. And once again, it goes to Acadian, but also Palmetto knows that Acadian just got an inquiry from Palmetto's website. So I think there's a lot of room for improvement here in the brick industry. And part of it, I think, is just even when I've looked at some of the larger brick companies, there just seems to be kind of a good old boy network where everybody knows who we are, and there isn't the aggressiveness that I see with so many other building materials who are now today competing with brick and probably taking brick's market share every day. And so I think that the brick companies could benefit by improving their where to buy option in here, to make it easier for customers to find them and hopefully prefer one brick over alternatives, but also specifically we'll say Palmetto Brick. Palmetto made it easier for me to find where the right dealer or distributor or whoever it might be that I need to talk to. So I hope this has been helpful this week to go through and once again just take a look at what companies are doing. This is an interesting. The brick industry is an interesting category to go through. I can see a lot of room for improvement. Almost like I also see all the brick companies kind of like do the same thing. Not seeing anybody kind of breaking out, at least in this area here, of making it easier to find where to buy, and also getting more loyalty from that distributor or dealer by sending them more leads or featuring them on your website. So I hope this has been helpful, and I'll have another category next week that we'll take a look at. And if you'd like me to look at your category, your company, please just let me know.